Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am glad that you are with me for this reading as we look at affirmations and support. Please know that whenever you've clicked on this video, it is timeless, so it is meant for you at that point in your journey. Before we dive into the reading, I would encourage you to take a few deep breaths. And as you inhale and exhale, focus on releasing any tension or stress that you may be feeling throughout your body. As you are breathing, I would encourage you to let go of anything that may be heavy on your mind, occupying a lot of space right now in your mind, so that you can be open to receive. And as you inhale and exhale, I would encourage you to ask the higher power or universe for any signs in this reading that you are to see and receive as well. So this reading is going to be a little bit different than our regular tarot reading. We have two different piles. The first pile is going to be affirmations, and the second pile is going to be for support. I am using multiple decks in this reading, so if you're interested in the information for them, it is listed in the description box below. So our first pile is going to be affirmations. The first card says, "Freedom is my divine right." I express my creativity. If you can dream it, you can do it, by Walt Disney. Courage. Patience. I am thankful for many things, and my gratitude attracts abundance into my life. With this gorgeous butterfly on the other side. Today, everything is unfolding perfectly according to a greater plan. Again, beautiful butterfly on the other side. My patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. And inner power. So the first couple of cards also have another message on the other side. So freedom is my divine right. It says, I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. So with this card, an affirmation that you can say to yourself is, I am free. I let go of past limitations or things that are holding me back. And I am free to become all that I was meant to be. The next is I express my creativity. On the other side, it says my unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Affirmations. I am unique. I am creative. I have wonderful ideas. I have amazing abilities. I am able to express my creativity, talents, and abilities. And my creativity is always in demand. The next one is that wonderful quote by Walt Disney. If you can dream it, you can do it. I think it's great that it's right behind our two introductory affirmation cards, with the first expressing that we're free. We have that ability to express ourselves when we let go of limitations that are holding us back. When we open our mind to become all that we were created to be and do. And that may be through our creative abilities, through our philosophical abilities, through our compassion, our empathy. We're able to use those talents to express and help those around us and make the world a better place through that, through our compassion, through our understanding, through our abilities to create and connect. And then that third card, if you can dream it, you can do it, definitely supports those two first cards. If you have that dream and you're opening yourself up to letting go of what holds you back and stepping forth into that talent that I know, I believe, I sense you have within you, you can do it. Interestingly enough, the next card is courage. And on the card it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Perfect. So through those talents, through the desire to move through what holds us back, any roadblocks that might be in front of us, figuring out solutions, working around them, finding an alternative, that courage is there. So an affirmation for that can be, I have inner strength. I can face fear. I have confidence. I have confidence to face fear. And then affirmation, I apologize, we'll go back to the quote by Walt Disney. For the phrase, if you can dream it, you can do it. An affirmation is, I have the ability to dream. I have the ability to dream big. And I have the power and courage to do it. The next card we have is Patience. And it states, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So speaking of those talents, abilities, dreams, just as the card says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Or, I accept that everything happens when it is meant to happen. A third one could be, I accept that everything happens when the universe reveals it. Our next card says, I am thankful for many things and my gratitude attracts abundance into my life. An affirmation is, I am thankful. I can attract abundance. I give my gratitude for what I have in my life. I receive abundance. I receive the divine order's plan. I receive the universe's plan. Next card is, today everything is unfolding perfectly according to a greater plan. Wow, two of very, very similar cards. Divine order, universe, gratitude for receiving it from the universe, that patience. It's a sign here for those who may have asked for that, for patience, for courage, for acceptance. Today, everything is unfolding perfectly according to a greater plan. So an affirmation could be, I accept the plan for me. I am open to receiving the plan. And I accept the abundance that it will bring. And I can open my heart and my mind. Next one. My patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. Wow. So there's definitely patience here. There's giving gratitude, 2 gratitude cards for the greater plan. On the patience card is the divine order, the universe's plan, and then right behind it, my patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. So an affirmation for this card is, I am able to be patient. I am able to wait. I will be rewarded. My turn will come. I am able to accept. I am able to wait. Next card we have is Inner Power. And it says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Wow. These are from different decks, my friends, and we are definitely receiving a powerful message of courage, of patience, timing, that inner strength, and they're right under each other. Courage and inner power. Give me, and even on the card, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. So an affirmation is, I have inner power. I trust my courage. I trust my inner power. I trust and know that I can do what must be done. So let's take a look at the next pile. That will be our support pile. Possibly provide some clarity even further. The first card we have is Detachment. The next is that Trust. Guilt. Surrender. Forgiveness helps me to let go and move on with my life, opening up to new and loving experiences. There's that beautiful butterfly. And reframe. Put these over here. So let's begin with detachment. And the message says, with detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Even though this card would initially seem like it doesn't quite fit, it definitely goes along with that patience during our affirmations. It goes along with accepting that there's a greater plan. It goes along with opening our heart and our mind to that plan, letting go of past limitations, facing any roadblocks that would stand in our way of our purpose, our creativity, our expression. And as the card says, when we begin to let go, when we begin to take our hands off the wheel, take our hands out of the pot, and allow the universe, the higher power, to reveal to us, then often is when those affirmations, when those visions, when those goals begin to be revealed and come to fruition. So with this card here, what is it that you are holding on to so tight? Is there something, someone, job, career, an item that you are holding on to so tight that is hindering that inner power, that is hindering you to be able to take courage, that is possibly causing the opposite of patience, that is causing you to feel anxious, to worry? As the card said, ironically, when we detach, that's often when it's fulfilled. Next is trust. Again, beautiful butterflies. Butterflies represent metamorphosis, change, new beginning. And the card says, allow me, divine or universe, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So this card is confirming all that was in our affirmations as far as letting go, opening our hearts, opening our minds, and letting the universe, the higher power, show us the way. Our deepest longings, that trusting piece during our affirmations. I trust my inner power. I trust my courage. I trust my strength. And I think of the butterfly when it comes out of that caterpillar. It knows instinctively that it's going to fly. After the wings dry, it trusts them to move, to flutter, to take it from one place to the next. And this card here definitely is jumping out at me for that message as well. For your creativity, your abilities, your expression, your freedom in your life. What is it that needs to transform or change to allow you to move from where you are now to where you need to be? It's not even physical. It can be physical. It can be emotional. It could be in relationships, work, friendships, familial relationships. What is it that needs that time to, when I think of the butterfly and the chrysalis, that time alone, that time to find that strength, the courage, the willingness to change who you are, just like the caterpillar, allowing the chrysalis to enclose it for that change to happen. Maybe you need time alone. Maybe you need time just for you, whether it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes, a day, 2 days. Where is your quiet place? And you may be listening to the video saying, I don't have time for that. What do you mean? You might even be scoffing. What's really coming through this reading at this moment is encouraging you to find that time. Find that space. Whether you need to just step out of your home and you take 5 minutes for you to breathe, take in nature, take in the air in your lungs. Maybe you have the ability to take the day for yourself. Find something you love and do that. Allow yourself to have that pause, to then be able to clear your mind, to begin to face or proceed forward with changes that may be needed. The next one we have is guilt. And it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Beautiful. And as I look at this picture that goes with guilt, it's often the feeling that we have when we have guilt or shame from something. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Powerful statement, my friends. Let me read it again. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So what guilt are you holding on to? What shame are you hiding away? What words or statements are in your mind that you hear on a regular basis that are not true, that you are holding on to? Our guilt, our shame, those statements that we choose to believe in our mind that are not true, they hold us down. They are that roadblock for expression, our talent, our compassion. And they definitely do not serve our soul. They do not allow us to become that better person that we are meant to be. It does not allow us to show compassion to others, to be a support for others, to make a difference. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Wow. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Goes back, and it was, I shifted it just now, but it was directly under detachment. What is it that you need to let go? What are you trying to control? What are you trying to manipulate? Surrender. Let go. Trust. Have the courage that these steps will bring forth your inner power, will bring forth a change in you. Surrender the guilt, the shame, the statements that repeatedly play in your head that aren't true. The next one is forgiveness helps me let go and move on with my life, opening up to new and loving experiences. That's beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself. Forgiveness helps me to let go and move on with my life, opening up to new and loving experiences. I know forgiveness is hard, and I do support the statement or thought pattern that forgiveness is not for the other person. It is for ourselves. It is for our own spirit and soul and mind to be free. Going back to our first card, freedom is my divine right. Freedom from guilt, freedom from shame, freedom from another person's anger, another person's pain, hate that they have projected upon you. When we choose to forgive, or for some in the mind's eye, to let go, it does help us move on. It does allow us to have that freedom, to open up to new things and be able to allow our mind to let go of that stronghold of what was done to us or said to us, and allows us to experience genuine connection and loving experiences, as this card says. And lastly, reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. Wow. There's butterflies in here. It's close to our trust card with butterflies. Goes along with what we were just thinking and talking about. This is happening for me and not to me. So sometimes in life, it feels like a higher power or the universe is just sending one thing after the other. Maybe we think, hey, the higher power doesn't get it. It doesn't get me. The universe doesn't get me. What else are you going to send me? This is a very good reminder to reframe that thought pattern and look at it as, this is for my better good. This is a part of the bigger picture. This is part of my lifelong journey. You might not understand it in this moment, in this snapshot of time, but it could be a month from now, 6 months, years, 2-3 years down the road, where you pause and, oh, I get it now. Life is full of energy and shifts and changes, and it isn't for us to know everything at all times and each and every day in each moment. It is revealed, it happens over time. So sometimes we do need to reframe our thought pattern and understand that it's not against us. It's ultimately for us, for our good, for our betterment. And for me, this card is jumping out with the aspect of what we were saying as far as what is that inner voice or tape or statements that are playing in your mind. Reframe them, pause them, cut them up. Reframe that thought. For example, if you feel like you're not worthy and that tape, I'm not worthy, change that. I am worthy. I am worth it. I have value. I am meant to express myself. I am meant to be free. I am meant to let go of the statements that are not true. So that reframing is a very beautiful concept. I hope, my friends, that this has been a reading that has allowed you to feel fullness through the affirmations and understanding through the support cards. I hope it's brought clarity for you. I hope in a way it has supported you. I hope that it has encouraged you. As always, my friends, light and love to you.